Thanks for joining us through part 2 of Ascension Symptoms, navigating this wild journey of ascension. If you did not watch part 1, you might want to go over to that video just to hear the first part of this video. It got a little long, so we're carrying it over to part 2 just to finish out the symptoms and really what's going on with us with this process. And I thank you for joining us. And okay, so we're going to start, I think we're on 21. We're going to keep moving forward. Okay, you will feel intense energy. In the process of adjusting to higher frequency, your former character is tested against the person you're becoming. This causes emotional and physical stress for the person ascending. It feels intense as you change your energetic frequency and adjust to a higher vibration level. The negativity that is attached to your ego gives way to love and light. With all the transformations occurring inside of you, it's natural that you'd feel pressure. So yes, sometimes I just say the energy is so intense within me. I can feel it in my limbs. I can feel it, coming into my body. But I would suggest grounding if you haven't looked into earth grounding, a grounding mat, a grounding sheet. Please do, because it will help a lot to pull this energy through, along with just staying positive. It helps a lot. Laughing helps a lot. You may experience hallucinations. In the fifth dimension, ascendants see and hear things that 3D humans beings can't. A common experience for ascendants is lucid dreaming. Some people see light sparks in the corner of their eyes. You're not going crazy. It's just your spiritual eye is now open. At this moment, you're getting more in touch with your psychic awareness. Relax and let your ego go as you step into your true self, which I do that a lot. I'm like, oh, I see something. Oh, I see something. Whether there's sparks of light or something moving or this and that. But yeah, it happens a lot. My husband has flying dreams, when they talk about lucid dreams, which was not his experience, but just in recent times. And then he's actually able to get better in his dreams at flying. So he's like honing in on it and having more of a fun experience in the dream. So that's kind of wild, but yes, perfectly normal. You may have out-of-body experiences. We have not experienced this, but I know many people do. You feel out of place, like you're on the outside watching yourself. Also, during the ascension, some people feel the presence of other heavenly bodies. This comes with self-awareness that tunes you to a higher spiritual frequency. Out-of-body experiences are responsible for memory loss and forgetfulness. That's because you drift in and out of 3D consciousness. With time, it will balance out. You understand synchronization. For spiritually awakened people, coincidences are significant occurrences, because I don't believe in coincidences, that everything is meant for a reason. And once you start noticing angel numbers like 1111, 333, 444, 202, etc., your ego is going to sleep for your soul to rise. Waking between the hours of 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. is also a sign of ascension. It is called the witching hour, or cleansing and releasing time. And these are all signs that your spirit guides are trying to contact you or send a message. To learn more about this, you can look more into this this topic, where I'll bring more to you. But I have to say, with the numbers, once it started happening years ago, it's so profound in our life, my husband and I, that it's like, I call them breadcrumbs, that I'm on the right path. Or maybe I'm thinking negatively and I see the numbers and it's saying, oh, you're not thinking in harmony with God. Think of what is for your highest, what's the best probability that can come forward. So I can see these numbers several times on a daily basis. I mean, they just guide me, letting me know, again, go in this direction. Or maybe it's just that I'm in some worried thought process and I see the numbers and it takes me out of that worry, because I just know that God is speaking to me. My soul is speaking to me, saying, it's going to be okay. I got this. Or you're going in the right direction. But once you start tapping into these numbers, you can use them for so much to just help guide you along your path. But it's also a sign that you are on this path. All right, you may start to have premonitions. You feel a sensation when things are about to happen. You become highly intuitive. Please don't ignore these feelings and intuition when they come. When you have noticed heightened intuition or synchronicity in your life, your sixth sense comes alive during ascension. Tap into it. That gut feeling, something to that. Electrical zaps. When energy flows through you as you ascend, you can experience zaps of electricity. This depends on the type and strength of the energy, because some are stronger than others. I get them all the time in my feet and other parts of my body. My husband gets it in his hands. We thought it was nerves. We thought maybe other conditions, but we have been tested for those things. It's not that. It is literally the energy. We are electrical, and it is heightened electrical that is coming into the earth. So these zaps can be perfectly normal. Sometimes I will have the stinging, like just a lot, and my body, the zaps going off, and then it just goes away for a long period of time, and then I may have another just episode of them. You become more introspective. Looking inwards is a typical sign of 5D ascension, so whenever you feel yourself looking inwards and meditating is a sign of spiritual awakening. Time to discover your new self and explore your emerging interests. Meditation is key. Calms the mind, repatterns the mind to this higher perspective. So I highly encourage, even if it's 5 minutes a day, meditation is key. Unity consciousness. Ascension makes you appreciate the need for harmony in the world. Your spiritual consciousness is enlightened, so you seek to achieve peak human interaction. Peace for all. World peace, go. Hey, I'm rooting for it. Heightened sensitivity. One of the most common ascension symptoms is heightened sensitivity. Upon 5D ascension, your 6 senses awaken. Your 5 sensory organs, smell, touch, sight, hearing, and taste, work at their greatest capacity. I have to put on sunglasses sometimes in the house. I cannot do sound very well anymore. We're in a very peaceful environment where we live now, so I don't just hear, because somebody hammering down the block, all I can hear, dunk, 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 like I could pick up on the least little thing, and then that's all I can tune into. So yes, my senses are very heightened. Your environment has a new effect on you. As you learn, everything has vibration. As you shift into a higher frequency, some vibrations repel or attract you. At this point, you can feel other people's energies, so they make you feel like you don't want to be around a person when your auras don't align. So you can feel it. You can feel like you're just being pulled away from that individual, or you're being pulled towards. Okay, suddenly you might crave a life in the countryside rather than city life. Yep, did that. As this feels too overwhelming. You might lose old friends who drain your energy, or you might be drawn to more natural, high vibrational food. This all happened to me, and I love to hear comments if this resonates with you. So this person's obviously talking about that this has been something they have gone through, and same here. You feel energy bursts at intervals, especially when your soul is actively ascending. Strong auras can hit you smack in your face, while softer ones can cause tingling sensations in your body. Disconnecting from reality. 5D ascension makes you more spiritual. You disconnect from the 3D reality and have long episodes experiencing 5D. You begin to feel homesick, as if you're an imposter here on the earth. With time and practice, you learn to merge both and live with consciousness in the 3D world. All right. So it looks like that she's got a few things listed here to help you with ascension symptoms. So we're going to come back to that, so we can keep these videos short and sweet, because people's time is limited, and I'd like for them to be able to get in all this information. So I thank you for stopping by again. There is a video on there about my ascension journey and things that I've experienced. And then I've also made part 1 of this, which is going into this article, and then now we're on part 2, finishing up the article, and I'll make a part 3 with some of the suggestions that can help you with the symptoms that you're dealing with. So stay tuned. Please like and subscribe to the channel, because we are just doing this to help other people, because this has been quite the process for us, and my husband and I have each other to realize that we're not the only one in the boat, but a lot of people don't have anyone going through this with them, and it can be scary. So we want this information to get out there, and you can always contact us, leave comments, and we hope that you will keep following our journey with bringing you useful tips, articles, information from around the world. Thank you all. Have a great day. God bless.